This is Once Upon a City Live Thursday Summer Night Walk in Toronto, Canada. Hey, how's it going, Ziggy? Dave and Bangor, Maine. Good to see you, Dave and Ziggy. And anyone else who's joining this chat, guys. Matt Doctor's in the house. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm sitting outside of the Distillery District right now, guys. I'm going to make my way through this historic landmark here in Toronto. It's more of a tourist area. But in 1832, when it was built, it was a fine whiskey distillery. God bless those folks. God bless those folks. But that shut down and they repurposed this whole historic area into a tourist destination. But some of the older buildings, thanks so much for joining everybody on this Thursday Night Live. Some of the buildings are still like they look back in the day. Here you go. Here's one of them here, all boarded up. You can see the receiving area. The wood, old wood, is still there. Hey, how's it going, Cam? Elijah, greetings. Is that Ann Garvey? Ann, welcome back, Ann. Long time no see, Ann. Look at this wood. And this is one of the buildings that wasn't repurposed. I don't know what they're doing with this building, but look at the old wood, guys. So this would have been the receiving area of the old fine whiskey building here. All boarded up. I do believe they were going to turn this building right here, just to the north of the Historic Distillery District to my right, which I will be walking through momentarily, guys. But they were going to turn this old whiskey building here into a new hotel. But that plan was a couple of years ago, and they still haven't done anything with this building. Oh, closer. These older sort of windows here. And they used to keep barrels of whiskey inside of there. Hey, how's it going, Caesar? Dave Jeffrey? LV, good to see ya. Tyler. And everyone else who's joined. Okay, let's cut the bullshit here. Cut the bullshit. Let's get inside the distillery now on this Thursday night in Toronto. It's a nice, pleasant evening. No smoke. No smoke. It's very pleasant weather here as I enter the distillery. And this is what the distillery looked like back in the 90s before they repurposed it into the historic tourist attraction that it is today. That's what it looked like in the 90s with that security gate. Well, not anymore, guys. The distillery is open to the public. One of the most popular tourist destinations here in Toronto, Canada, where I'm live on this Thursday evening. Thank you so much, Ziggy and Dave and Bangor, Maine. Dave, Jeffrey, LV, Elijah, Tyler, everyone else who's joined this evening. Let's do a walk through the distillery. Lots of folks here tonight. I may buffer in or out, guys. Just let's all roll with the punches tonight. If I do, don't jump ship just because you see a circle. Give it a couple of seconds. If it lasts longer than 30 seconds, yeah, by all means, jump ship. Jump ship at 30 seconds. Okay, guys, let's have a look around at the Distillery District. Lots of folks here today. Of course, I gotta have a look at the Love Lock art exhibit here. And again, it's all locked with the name Love. You won't find any of my locks here, although that one's nice. Look at that. They put a full ass heart lock there. Oh, that's an old one. Oh, that's an old one. And the shops are still open, guys. In the summer, they like to keep later hours here. Oh, there's that Sweetie Pie. There's that Sweetie Pie bakery, guys. I like that name, Sweetie Pie. Oh, my Sweetie Pie. All my viewers are my Sweetie Pies. Thank you guys so much for joining. Let's have a quick look down this little angle here in the distillery. The patios are beaming. It is summer night and folks are out and about in the city, enjoying this lovely weather. Just love it. Can't stand the heat. And last week was a real bugger because of the smoke blowing in from fires in northern Ontario, and the fires are still going strong, sadly. Nice night for a stroll. It sure is, Ziggy. I haven't live streamed in a few days. And I haven't really felt motivated to live stream. But I am motivated tonight, guys. I'm motivated tonight to start walking. So this is the entryway to the Distillery District here. I just wanted to do a full sort of walk through here. You can see the old bricks as the path. Oh, Elijah. Oh, thank you so much, Elijah. Picard. Thank you, Picard, for joining. Thank you so much for your generosity, Elijah. Much appreciated. And thank you guys so much for hopping in on this live stream here in Toronto, Canada. As you are very well aware, I don't actually have a schedule on when I go live. So if you got that little bell, you'll hear that little tinkle. Sally is going live. Thank you guys so much for joining. Dave, Jeffrey, LV, Elijah, thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you so much, Elijah. People in front of me are like, who the hell's Elijah? Hey, Darren, how's it going? Transit Mobile Scooter? Well, they might not know you, Elijah, but I do, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate everyone watching this evening. Much appreciated, everybody. Let me park this down for one moment. Have a look at the distillery, one of the best tourist destinations if you visit Toronto. Darren, I will be on City News tomorrow to talk about the major disability issues at Finch West Station. I was interviewed by a reporter today. Congratulations, Darren. Transit Mobile Scooter making a difference here in Toronto, Canada, where I'm just spreading the feel of nostalgia and my own personal propaganda. You can't beat that, guys. You can't beat that, the propaganda part. Congratulations, Darren. Seriously, man. Seriously. Congratulations to you guys. Check out Transit Mobile Scooter. I don't know if you can share a clip with that on a post, Darren, but if you do, eventually find the video that you're in for City News, by all means post it to your community post and we'll all check it out. Thanks so much for sharing that, Darren. Transit mobile scooter, promoting issues that affect those who have accessibility issues here in the Greater Toronto Area. Congratulations, Darren. Congratulations, Transit Mobile Scooter. Exactly, Elijah. And thank you so much to my viewers. I noticed a number of you supporting Darren Transit Mobile Scooter, and much appreciated, because at the end of the day, my channel isn't just talk and bullshit. My viewers actually support other people in the community, and although other people might not get the views and the likes that some content creators get, they tell the stories that matter, guys. And I don't push channels on my channel that are full of shit. So there you go, Merry Christmas. And I do support Transit Mobile Scooter, not to say that you should, but in any event, I like to promote channels that actually give some meaning, and they're not just riding a bike for 10 goddamn hours with no real purpose. So there you go. There's my 2 cents in the Distillery District. Oh, Transit Mobile Scooter, much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, Darren. Much appreciated. Not necessary. I would promote your channel regardless. Thank you so much, Darren, for your generosity, and great going there. City News, Darren spoke with a reporter about accessibility issues here in the Greater Toronto Area. Much appreciated, and congratulations, Darren. Please share that post, Darren, when you do find out where it actually is posted, perhaps on YouTube, so we can all check it out and cheer you on. Thank you so much, Darren. Yeah, Dave in Bangor, Maine, you're always a tried and true supporter, as we are of you in Bangor, Maine. I actually was surprised the Dollar General store was open, Dave, in Bangor, Maine. I thought it was getting renovated or replaced. But good to see you still have a price point friendly store available to you out in Bangor, Maine, and folks are enjoying a nice ice cream here in the Distillery District. And why the hell not? Boo. I need you, boo. Thank you so much, guys. Elijah, Transit, to all my moderators, Ziggy. Thanks so much for joining, Ziggy. Lots of folks out on this Thursday night. There's a ghost sign there of the Girdham and Warts Limited, because this place used to be a purveyor of whiskey. And if you didn't catch it, guys, I did have an opportunity to go out to the York Mills Baptist Church Cemetery, where the founding father, not of the distillery, but of the family, the Girdham family. In fact, the first Girdham, the father of one of the sons who owned a part of this huge empire at the time, was a pastor, and his tombstone is at the York Mills Baptist Cemetery. And there is a pre-recorded video I did a couple of weeks ago, I think. If you want to see it, if you're into history in Toronto, enjoy. Enjoy. The distillery is such a beautiful place. Winter, summer, fall, but that's what it used to look like before they restored it, guys. Look at that. Nothing happening here. But in any event, lots of summer tourists, lots of tourists visit this place. So, oh, Isn't that a cute little puppy? Isn't that a cute little puppy? Oh, mommy. Been a number of folks. So I started on the other end of the Distillery District, guys, and it doesn't take very long to navigate the Distillery District. There are a number of shops here, restaurants, bars. There are condos all the way around. So this place was definitely resuscitated back to life here in Toronto, where I'm live on this Thursday night. Thanks, guys. And there's the heart. Let's walk through the heart of the Distillery District. I don't know where the hell I'm headed tonight, guys. I have no idea. No matter. That's what makes it an adventure. I never know where I'm going. And neither do the viewers. I've walked down the Esplanade before. I wonder if I should make my way to Queen. I'm here on Parliament. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to make my way north here. To the left of us is the new subway line. That'll be a new subway station in the next 10 to 15 years. Hopefully they get this subway station right, eh, Darren? Transit mobile scooter. Hopefully they follow their own policies so that everybody has accessibility on the public transit line here in Toronto. Thank you so much, everybody. Elijah, thank you so much. You can also press in at transit mobile scooter. I think I've disabled folks pressing links, so I appreciate that though, Elijah. But I think I've disabled links. If only I'd rather just not be, I don't know, dragging people down with my channel, I guess. Like, why did you have to post my channel? I don't even like that woman. Hi, I'm back. It's Thursday night. And shout out to Skepa Adams, much appreciated, sir, for all your kind support. Much appreciated, Skepa. Thank you so much. And Ann Garvey, I saw you. Ann, where are you? What you been up to these days, Ann? It's only been a few months, but in the YouTube world, it could feel like a few years. So good to see you, Ann. Yeah, I don't think whenever you want the government to do something, they always screw it up, Darren. They always screw it up. But perhaps if you spread the word and other people support your cause, perhaps they will get it right eventually as I leave the Distillery District. Making my way over to, I think I want to make it over to Queen, or should I stay on front? Screw it, guys. I'm gonna walk over to King. I haven't done this walk in a while. Yummy, yum, yum. Choppy. Choppy. Yeah, let's walk up Parliament. Here we have 51 Division, the good old Toronto Police Service. That's why I couldn't get my pre-recorded video done today, guys. I had to deal with something. But nonetheless, this is 51 Division, a very old police station here in Toronto. It used to be a consumer gas building from the 1800s, but now it is a police station. Photography and audio recording is prohibited, but it's such a grand building here on Parliament, just south of King. Why wouldn't it be, Choppa? Why wouldn't it be? I live in Canada. What would be wrong with living in Canada? I can't think of one thing to complain about. And I do complain, guys, but overall, I'm jaywalking. But overall, I mean, you've won the lottery when you live in Canada. I hope everyone's doing well on this Thursday evening. A beautiful night in the city. That's 51 Police Division, by the way. So just as a note, guys, don't call 911 if you find a dog dead. Don't call 911. Don't call 911 for anything other than a real emergency, like somebody has harmed you and you're bleeding. You've been shot. You're injured. Or your life is in danger. Otherwise, you'll be waiting all day for one of these fine Toronto Police Service to come help you out. Could be waiting all week. Or months. Months, I say, months. Don't call that one. Well, in Toronto, we have two numbers. There's one number, 911. As I make my way west here on King. So there are two numbers if you do have a situation. No joke, guys. Like if you got a mental health issue, a mental breakdown, somebody's, got issues, you're in physical harm, by all means, call 911. But if you're not in need of emergency service, always call. They have a non-emergency number here in Toronto. 416-808-2222. And they prefer people call that. Because just because an emergency is an emergency to you doesn't necessarily make it an emergency to police. But if you are bleeding, they'll probably come. Probably take a couple of minutes. But eventually they'll show up. Sorry to hear that, Anne. You knew you wanted to move to Canada in 1984, Dave, in Bangor, Maine? Yeah, I caught Travel with Lisa MH's hotel tour review in Southampton. I think she posted it yesterday as I make my way east here on King in downtown Toronto, live on this Thursday evening. Beautiful night in the city. I was able to catch her review. And you know what, Dave? I could live in that room too. The room she reviewed in Southampton. Although, I know Lisa said it didn't seem pricey, but $59 equated to about $100, a little over $100 Canadian. It did seem kind of pricey to me. Because it's just a room. But if it were like a room to live in, yeah, I could live in there. I could live in there. I'd have to get rid of a lot of my shit, but I could live in there. Just like you, Dave. No worries, Anne. Okay, guys, let me figure out what's going on here. Why is it so dark? Hey, how's it going, Sailing Cook George? I caught your video today, too. I think you did post it today. The portobello mushrooms? You were frying those up? Damn. And I'm not even a fan of mushrooms, but that looked awesome. Sailing Cook George, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not one of those YouTube content creators who thinks I'm so much better than everybody else. And I can't go on a chat. I can't go on a live. I can't comment. Fuck off. I'm a viewer too, guys. I'm not only a content creator, I'm a viewer too, just like you. And all these content creators who think, oh, I'm too special to go into a live chat, but I can go into this live chat, but I can't go into that live. Blow it out your butthole. You're fake and phony. You're fake and phony. And if you're going to go after trolls, well, you should also thank them like I do. I thank all my trolls. Thank you for watching. Although they're not watching as much anymore, so thank you to that as well. But every view counts here on YouTube. So for those whiny little pinkos who are like, oh, I don't want the troll. Oh, bullshit. Blow it out your ass. You need every view. Shut your face. You need every view here on King Street. This is so dark. Shout out to George Howard from Chicago, my friend Kitty MC Canada, Dave in Bangor, Maine, Paul Jameson, Travel with Lisa. Nostalgia? I think I'm getting that right, but for all my new subscribers, thank you guys so much. Hey, how's it going, Jerry? From Cary, North Carolina? Well, that might as well be Mars for me. I've never left Canada. Even more so now, guys. Even more so now. Kind of paranoid. What happens if I get stopped at the border? Just because I'm Canadian. Happening here as I make my way east on King, guys. Enjoy the view. Bunch of kids sitting out here. I guess they're tourists or something. I don't know. I don't feel really like asking them what they're doing there. I am now at Sherbourne and King, and a lot of these buildings are very old, as you can see by the entryway to this building here at Sherbourne and King. Look at the detail on that. And the old brick. King Street here in Toronto is actually one of the most historical streets in Toronto. Should I go back down to check out St. Lawrence Market? Not really. Let's go this way. See, this building here on the corner is a historic building as well. And if you visit Toronto, you'll notice that there are some of these plaques on some buildings, and they indicate historic value, and they can only be repurposed. They cannot be demolished. This used to be the Imperial Bank of Canada, 1908, the Edwardian Classical Bank. Goddamn gimbal zooms in and out. It's so annoying. Zoom in now, gimbal. Oh, of course not. Zooming in now. Oh, you were a fan of Princess Diana? I think a lot of us were, Sailing Cook George. I think a lot of us were. I think a lot of us felt sorry for her too, you know. We definitely felt more sorry for Princess Diana than we did for Meghan Markle. Holy shit, if you think I'm a hot mess, go down the rabbit hole. I'm jaywalking, guys. Go down the rabbit hole on Meghan Markle, the broad who married Harry, the former prince of... I don't know what he is, but nonetheless, go down that rabbit hole. She's basically been kicked out of the royal family at this point. Hey, there's a beaver inside of this furniture store. One that I never seen before. Look at this one. This one represented Egypt. Egypt. Why would I put such a hard pronunciation on the E? So some are slower on YouTube, guys, so I really appreciate everyone joining. Views generally go down in the summer, and rightly so. People are out and about, you know, living their lives. Or maybe you do suck as a content creator and they're not watching you. So it goes either way, right, guys? It goes either way. It's beaver fever. Yeah, the beaver fever's still here. The beaver fever is still here in Old Town York. Ziggy. Even though FIFA wrapped up on Sunday, Spain. Oh, who took the cup, guys? Was it Spain or Argentina? I can't remember. I think it was Spain. Nonetheless, the FIFA events, World Cup events, have left Toronto. One and done. Probably the only time in my life that I will ever see the World Cup in the city, which was quite interesting, but still not a huge soccer fan. I think if you were watching the World Cup, you were either a soccer fan to begin with. Get a load of this car. You were a soccer fan to begin with. I don't think they were able to convert some of us non-athletic people into enjoying soccer. I generally like to play sports if I do, rather than sit and watch sports. I'm just generally not a sports watching person. Hey, how's it going, Kitty? Good to see you, Kitty. Sorry about the zooming in and out, Kitty. I think we're kind of stuck with it until I get another gimbal. I just don't have the patience. I did look up why my gimbal has a life unto its own in terms of zooming in and out. And I think there's a way to adjust it, but I guess I just haven't put the effort into it. Thank you so much for joining, Kitty. You finally get to join in, Kitty. Thank you so much, Kitty. As I make my way to Church Street. And I'm walking pretty slow, guys. Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy, guys, look at this. And I'm not a pigeon lover either. Look at this. Okay, trigger alert, guys. Trigger alert. Trigger alert. So if you don't want to see what I'm going to point at, just don't look, okay? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. So apparently we've got one of these pigeons here, and the pigeon lovers have left flowers on it. Okay, there you go. Now you're seeing what I'm seeing. There you go. That's what I just saw as I'm walking. I'm not a big fan of pigeons, but still, you kind of feel badly for dead creatures. I don't know. I don't know. One minute I love the pigeons. Next minute, I'm not a fan of pigeons, but if they're dead, I kind of feel bad for them. Like, I don't want to see them dead. But I'm not going to call 911, guys, because if you see a dead animal, you don't call 911, okay? You don't call 911. Stupid. Here I am at Jarvis and King, walking west. Toronto Live. Yeah, it was Kitty, not Kitty, Ziggy. It was a passed away pigeon, and they don't have that much. This guy's flattering himself. He thinks he's Beyonce. Let's zoom in on him. He thinks he's Beyonce. He's like, I don't want to be on camera. Yeah. So what? So what? Here on the corner of Parliament and King. Thank you so much, Kitty. I'll be good, Kitty. I'll be okay. No worries, Kitty. No worries. This gimbal's okay. Sailing Cook George. Thank you so much for your kind words, Sailing Cook George. Unfiltered. Well, as best I can, guys. As best I can. I gotta watch what I say. I mean, you don't want some small-minded individual sitting at home with 911 on speed dial for stupidity. Should you even be allowed to be a parent? I'm concerned. I'm concerned for some people. Watch your baby and stop watching me. Just watch your baby. And we'll all be good. Guys, what's going on in the James? Wait a minute. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Seems to be some sort of band happening here in the park. Right by the St. James Cathedral. And this park here is quite beautiful. This is an old horse fountain. One of the few horse fountains you'll ever see in the city. It's definitely from a different time when people used to ride their horses as a way of transportation, and the horses would get a little bit of refreshment here in the fountain. And that's a rarity here in Toronto. You're not going to be seeing too many horse fountains from another era. But let's get into the park, guys. There is a band. There are a lot of folks here tonight. Let's have a look. St. James Park in Old Town, Toronto. Let's go see how many folks have come out to support this band. It seems to be some sort of event happening here this Thursday night in the city. Old Town Toronto. Summer festival, I guess. I'm not going to sit around and watch this, but hey, how's it going, Ramprat? Steven, good to see ya. Well, there are folks gathered around here on this beautiful night. One of the best weather nights here in the city. Lots of folks enjoying the band playing. Tons of people. Old Town Toronto. She's got a good voice. I like her voice. Really pretty. In St. James Park, where I'm cutting through, guys. The old cathedral to my left. Got some folks dancing there. Yeah, that's a great turnout, Kitty. Mind you, it is in downtown Toronto, old Toronto. A number of folks live in condos, so this is kind of their backyard, this St. James Park here. But what a turnout for this event here. The band playing live. Lots of folks out and about here this evening. These folks are dancing here. A romantic little dance they're having there. I don't want to zoom in on their faces. Perhaps they're not supposed to be together. I don't know. I don't know anybody's life outside my own. You have a tent there, although Olivia Chow last year or earlier this year, I think it was last year, she put out a trespass notice such that folks are no longer allowed to erect a tent in any public park in Toronto. And apparently Olivia Chow has made an effort to find somewhere for these unhoused folks to reside, although that is a nice tent. Exactly, Sailing Cook George. It's like, to be fair, I think those two actually look like they definitely look like twin flames. I felt the love. I felt the love from 10 feet away, so perhaps they are together. No matter. I'm gonna keep walking here. Just cut through St. James Park. Oh, kitty. Just cuz, kitty, just cuz. Thank you so much, Kitty MZ Canada, for your generosity. Much appreciated, Kitty. So glad you could join in on this Thursday night live summer walk stream in Toronto, Canada. Thank you so much, Kitty, and much appreciated on you offering up your gimbal, but I think we'll be okay. Sorry if I'm zooming in and out, guys. It's not me. It's not me, it's the gimbal. Thank you so much, Kitty, and everyone else who's joined in on this live. Much appreciated, guys. Just cuz, Kitty. Thank you so much, Kitty. Just cuz doesn't come around too often, so much appreciated. Thank you so much, Kitty. As I make my way west along. Oh, where am I now? I think it's Adelaide. I'm testing my Toronto compass. But I am coming up on Church Street here in downtown Toronto. Yeah, it is Adelaide. Damn it, I got it. I got it for once. I know where I am, guys. I know where I am. Have a good night, Choppy. Take care. And thanks for hopping in, Choppy. Much appreciated. I wonder if I should go down. St. Lawrence Market is always a really nice spot to check out, but I've already walked past it. So I'm not going to walk back, guys. I'm going to keep going across Church. You know what? I think I am going to go back down towards King. I just wanted to show you the park there. There's St. James Cathedral, one of the oldest cathedrals here in Toronto. And it's so beautiful, although I've never been inside. The Great Gimbal Fund. I'm gonna be tickled, Kitty, if I gotta get rid of this one. I think I've only had this one for a couple months. But nonetheless, the zooming in and out, I really should figure out why that's happening. But I did go down that rabbit hole, and yet still I don't know what the hell I'm doing. The Great Gimbal. Charlie Brown. The Great Gimbal Charlie Brown. Yeah. Exactly, Elisha. make my way back down to King, guys. Just have a look around King. I'll walk by Bercy Park, a very popular dog fountain in that park, and then we'll figure out what we're doing. I wonder if they're still working on the Flatiron building. They've been restoring it for some time now, and I don't know when the Flatiron building, an iconic building here in the city, will be unveiled to the public. But well, let's go have an update. I haven't walked by this building in a long time. Let's just go have a look at it. Thanks so much, Sadie. If you're talking to me, sugar. I don't think I'd want to live downtown. I see a lot of condos in this district of Old Toronto, Old York. But I don't think I'd be keen on living downtown. I need my personal space, and a backyard helps. And a backyard definitely helps. Let's have a look at this Flatiron building. Can't believe we still saw one beaver still floating around. I wonder if those other beavers are still floating around. I know they're on the Esplanade. Perhaps I'll have a look at the Flatiron building and see if any of those other stinky beavers are floating around on the Esplanade, because for the World Cup, Toronto as a tourist... Hey, wait, I see a beaver over there. No pun intended. No joke, guys. Toronto actually made statues of beavers, and they had local artists paint them. Apparently each beaver was painted to resemble countries competing in the World Cup. And yeah, we still have a beaver here at the hot house. The Flatiron building is still got a veil over it. They are still restoring it. It's been looking this way for quite some time. Perhaps it will be reopened soon, but I don't know. Let's have a look at this beaver. Beaver fever. Oh, this one's nice. I don't think I saw this one before. Look at this one, guys. This one has like autumn leaves on it. And the Flatiron building right in front of me here is undergoing restoration. And that's why it's got the veil over it, which it has had for some time now. Okay, I think we got our beaver fever there. How am I going to jaywalk here? This is an odd street. I don't think you're allowed to cross here like this, but I'm doing it. I don't care. Oh, it says it right there. Apparently, no pedestrian. Yeah, okay. Well, now I know. I have no idea, Kitty. Like, each beaver represents a country that was competing in the World Cup here in Toronto when we were hosting the World Cup. But I do believe they'll go the way of the moose that were in Toronto over 20 years ago. I think 25 years ago, when Toronto had moose statues all over the city because Mel Lastman wanted to promote the city. Mel Lastman was the mayor of Toronto at the time, and they ended up auctioning off all of the moose, and the money went to charity. Perhaps that's what they'll do with the beavers. Here is Bercy Park with their dog fountain. Let's keep walking past it. And like I said, if you're just joining, the weather in Toronto, Canada is beautiful tonight. We don't have any smoke. I don't know if the smoke will come back from the forest fires that are still raging in North Ontario. I think there's about 180. And what a pisser that is for our First Nations communities who have had to evacuate their homes. This is the Canadian one. I didn't even see this one. Oh, Canada, baby, the great beaver. Oh, if I was going to purchase one, when they auction them off, I would definitely want to take this beaver home. This Canadian one here at Bercy Park. Yeah, so do I, Kitty. But in the same token, a lot of people are suffering in Northern Ontario. And from what I read, I think they are... initially, they were housing some of these First Nations, Indigenous people who've been affected by the fire, such that they've had to leave their homes in Northern Ontario. So they did offer them hotels within a fair distance from where they reside on the First Nations. But last I read, they were actually having some of them having to come to Toronto all the way from Northern Ontario because they ran out of hotel space. Somebody left a lamp here. Is that a part of the stage, or somebody just left it here? Let's go be nosy buggers and find out why there is a lamp sitting here on a stage in Bercy Park. What's wrong with it? It looks perfectly fine to me. If you were to go to Sally Ann's, you'd probably have to buy this for like 25 bucks. A perfectly fine lamp sitting here in the middle of the park. Now let's get down off the stage. Let's rise up, rise up. Here are the hands. And all of this work here in the park was completed by a very famous artist here in Toronto, Canada. He created the dog fountain as well as the Jacob's ladder, those two hands right in front of us here. Let's have a look at the hands. And these hands rise about, like, I would say 8 feet tall. Maybe I'll spin the camera around so you get some sense of size here at Bercy Park for these beautiful sculptures. Yeah, we're nosy little buggers. We're nosy little buggers here at Bercy Park. And of course, because I want to film the hands, little people come. I really don't want to get little people on camera. Just believe me when I say these hands are huge. They're huge. They rise about 8 feet. Where am I going? I always walk along front. Let's walk along King, guys. Why are my keys clicking? My pocket. Oh, that's because I got everything in the kitchen sink in my pocket. How about I move that over? As I continue my way east. Or sorry, not east, guys. Sorry, west. To Young. Long King. What you doing, John? You getting yourself into any more shit with the cops, John? Keep mouthing off to them, John, and they'll put you in a set of bracelets in no time. You can only poke the bear so many times, John, before they throw you in a cage. Don't poke the bear.
Running late for work. Oh well.
Here at Young and Wellington. Why did I think I was on King? Come on, John. Stop being a drama queen. You're not hanging out with bikers. I did a pre-recorded video on the Hells Angel Clubhouse in Leslieville. And believe me, John, those are the real bikers that, well, some would say they're okay, but they have a underbelly side. The Hells Angel Club of motorcycle bikers. And you're nowhere near that, John. You ride a little dirt bike you got off Amazon, my friend. So you're good, you're good. I saw it with my own two eyes, John. And that's the thing about live streaming, John. You can't really take it back. You can't really take it back. And John, if you go into a situation with police, and I don't mean to rag on you, John, because, you know, I do support you. But if you go into a situation with the police officer, generally you should be respectful. Like, you shouldn't, like, rage bait cops in Toronto because, you know, you might be pressing your luck. Like, so far so good, right? Like, you haven't got your lickings yet. But, you know, if you keep poking the bear, John, you know, like, you might run into the wrong officer here in Toronto and they'll just give you your lickings. You don't want that. You don't want that, sir. As I make my way west here along Wellington, on this beautiful summer evening. Shout out to my friend James Cash. Haven't seen you in a hot minute, sir. Hope all is well to you. George Howard in Chicago. And Paul in Australia. Thank you so much, Paul, and everyone else. I can't remember everybody, but thank you guys so much. Tom, yeah, now I remember. Tom and Raymond, thank you guys too, eh? As I cross Bay. perhaps I will make a left. Let's just go have a look at Union Station. Hot time. Summer in the city. Look at the ladies. Yeah, definitely, Kitty. Definitely, like... cops will put up with your bullshit, you know what I mean? Like, they got a lot of things to deal with. Got a lot of things to deal with. They don't need to deal with, you know... Would you want to go to a job and have people spitting on you and, like, telling you you're... whatever people, negative things they say because of their own past experiences or history with the police. I get it, guys. I get it. You're like, sometimes you're going to get a bad apple, right? You're going to get a bad apple. But if you're poking the bear, you're more likely to get a bad apple. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not judging. Like, if John wants to go out there and promote his propaganda, he's as welcome as anybody, including myself. But if you get thrown in a pair of if you get thrown in a pair of bracelets, John, you're done. I'm leaving your channel. Well, John, I think we need more babysitters on YouTube too, and more adults on YouTube too, because I see a bunch of pansies in their diapers walking around the city. But nonetheless, John, let's agree to disagree as I aim it towards the CN Tower. And it's a beautiful night in Toronto. Across from me here is Union Station. There you go, Ziggy. The CN Tower unencumbered here on front. Oops, Ronaldo. I don't get why. I was watching some footage of the World Cup presentation of the medals, and I don't understand why some of the players took off their medals, but nonetheless, a number of players were pretty tickled that they didn't win the World Cup. So I did observe a number of players when they were being awarded the medals for their place in the World Cup, taking it off right away. And I don't know if that's sportsmanship. Like, yeah, we all want to win. Fuck, I want to win too, man. But, you know, there's a hierarchy, and there's first, second, third, and if I land in the top 100, I'm pretty impressed with myself. And you better believe it, guys. I'm wearing that medal. I'm wearing that medal with honor. To the right of me here is the Historic Royal York Hotel. Should I walk through it? I don't know. It's nice out. I guess in the winter time I'd be more prone to walk inside of hotels to stay warm. But in the summer I'm less inclined. The Fairmount Royal York Hotel. And in the background there, guys, are the historic black TD towers. At one time, those towers were the tallest skyscrapers here in Toronto. And I actually had an opportunity to go up to the 54th floor this past season because of Doors Open. The TD Tower allowed the public up to the 54th floor, a very off-limits area, and it is an old corporate office that has been kept intact since the 1960s. If you didn't see that video, feel free to check out the catalog of nostalgic, historic videos that I have thrown together And chew right through them, guys, will ya? Chew right through them. Thank you guys so much for joining this Thursday night. Summer in the city. Couple of bikes here. What am I missing? We're good, John. We're good. Nobody's coming after me, and I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact. Law enforcement is only interested in one thing, and that's real crime, real harm to the civilians here in the city. Yeah, let's move on a bit, though, John. Let's move on a bit. I'm not attacking you, John. I just don't want to see you get thrown into a set of bracelets. That's all that's about. But some people, you hand them a rose and they think that you're handing them a knife. So, nothing much I can do about that. I can't change how people feel. So, whatever. I'm gonna lose sleep. You're not the topic, John. Unless you're narcissistic. The city is the topic. And I'm the hostess with the mostest here at University Avenue and Front.
Hey, look, I'm doing work. Look at me. Look at me. I'm doing all this work. And you're like...
And John, if you do make the show about yourself, you'll be getting your lickings and you'll be kicked out of here. Let's not do that, boys. Let's not do that. Let's keep everybody cozy. Let's keep everybody cozy. As I make my way west here on Front. Yeah, John, take a breather, John, man. Take a breather, man. Let's not make this about something it isn't. My apologies if I've offended you. But my apologies if I've offended you. But let everybody just take a breather. There's a CN Tower. Okay, John, step away from your keyboard. Step away from your keyboard, John. My mods have the ultimate power, John. Can you hear me, John? Hope everyone's having a great week as best you can. I am live summer night walk here in Toronto, Canada, and it is a beautiful night outside of the Loose Moose. The Loose Moose! Lots of folks waiting to get inside of Loose Moose, or do they have to smoke outside? I think that's what they are doing. They're smoking outside of the Loose Moose. You have a good night, Sailing Cook George. Thank you so much for joining. Sailing Cook George has a channel, guys, a cooking channel. He also does live streams off of his boat in Toronto on the lake. Feel free to check him out, guys. Sailing Cook George. puts out a lot of content, which he's passionate about, guys. So if you're interested, check him out. Sailing Cook George, thank you so much. And thank you, Dave Jeffrey from Niagara Falls, New York. Much appreciated, sir, for all your support as well. I don't know if I saw you in the chat earlier, but thanks again, sir, for all your support. Okay, take care, John. Don't get your panties too much in a kernuffle, John. Don't worry about it, man. You're taking it all too seriously. And I made that mistake last year when I should have told everybody to go fuck themselves twice. So don't take it all to heart, John. Don't take it all to heart. It's not worth it, John. This is where I am, guys. I'm in the entertainment district. Well, John, I think we all enjoy peace. I think deep down it, that's all anybody really wants in life is peace and comfort, but it's not really fucking reality, guys. Like, we know the world's going to shit in a handbasket, so this is the easy part, the YouTube live chat. Wait till your rent comes in and you look at your bank account and all you see are negative signs. And like Dave in Bangor, Maine said, don't you wish there was such a thing as a tooth fairy? When your tooth pops out and you find a nice crisp $2 bill under your pillow. Ooh, the good old days. There's a stop sign. There's a stop sign. No one's hating. No one's hating. Okay, John, you're monopolizing the chat. Stop it, John. This will be the only time I ask you to stop it, John. I do support you, so just take a chill pill, buddy. Take a chill pill. And you're not special, John. I'd say this to any viewer who was losing their shit on my chat. You're not special. This is a nice park here, guys. Jerry, you got 3 $2 bills next to your bed. Oh, is that a good luck charm? As I make my way west across the CBC, shame on you, CBC, the more I go down that rabbit hole. And if you don't know what the CBC is, guys, it's Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. They have their head office here on front. They've had it here for quite some time. And it's a beautiful little courtyard here, too. Simcoe Park. Oh, you collected them last year. I used to hold on to dollar bills. At one time in Canada, they had a $1 bill. I've seen the demographic for my channel, so I figure a lot of people who watch my channel would know what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain what a dollar bill looks like. But I used to have a number of $1 bills and $2 bills. I think I gifted them away to somebody. as I walk by the Glenn Gould statue here in front of the CBC headquarters. And Glenn Gould actually was born in the Beaches. Then he resided over on St. Clair Avenue in an apartment building. He was very gifted. He was a composer and a musician. So I can understand why they've put up a beautiful plaque for him in front of the godforsaken CBC headquarters, a government-sponsored Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. La da dee da da. La da dee da da. Making my way across John Street. Was there a Blue Jays game tonight, guys? The Dome is closed. I thought I saw a couple of folks in their Blue Jays jerseys, but could be wrong. Oh, I love that breeze. Oh, it feels so nice. So now that the World Cup has left the city of Toronto, the Bentway is open again. They had blocked off the Bentway, this underpass underneath it. It's like one of the largest natural canopies because the highway underneath it has been converted into a public park. So if you're ever in Toronto and you need to cool down a touch and you're by the lake, you can always hide under the Bentway canopy to cool down. They do have some paths there. I do believe I saw folks roller skating. Definitely can bike ride under the Bentway, that's for damn sure. Yeah, exactly, Kitty. The blue sky, no smoke this week in Toronto. Thank God, thank God. The skies are blue here in Toronto, Canada on this summer evening. It's really nice. Really nice. In fact, I would say this is one of the better nights in Toronto over the last few weeks. It's cool. There's a bit of a breeze. It isn't humid. It's double damn gorgeous. It's double damn gorgeous. You need the rain there, eh, Jerry? There is the Soho Hotel on the corner there. And although the name would present itself to be something very bougie, I've never been in the Soho Hotel. But it looks kind of run down to me, especially when you get behind it. Nonetheless, let's do our little jaywalk here. Looking north on Blue Jays Way. Hey, how's it going, forecast? Been live for quite some time here, forecast. I don't know if I'm doing another marathon stream here, you know. You know me, I like to walk around for 10 hours every day. So I can say I, have done something with my life, which I haven't. Thanks for joining, forecast. Gonna make my way along Wellington. We're gonna cut over to King on this Thursday night, and let's see what's happening over in the Club District. There's a Soho Hotel. I think if I had a choice, though, if I could stay somewhere, I don't think I would stay here outside of its location. Kind of looks run down. I haven't really done my research on the Soho Hotel here on Wellington Street West, but definitely think there probably are better places to spend the night. Perhaps. If you want. What district is this? I think from the map it said the entertainment district because of all of its restaurants and clubs. There's the moon in between those two buildings. Let's zoom in on that. Gone back to doing live walks at night, guys. I find the night's actually more peaceful than the day. Also, it's a hell lot cooler. That's another reason why I've come back to doing night streams this summer. I don't know what I was thinking when I was doing live streams during the hot heat waves we've been having in the city. But I finally took my head out of my ass, guys, so I'm back here on nights. Thank you so much for joining as I make my way through Stanley Park in downtown Toronto. Over to Spadina. You know what, guys? I'm going to make a right, so I'm on Spadina and King, and then we'll just keep walking west on King this evening. This is such a great park, too. Even during the day, these trees provide so much shade and coolness. It's such a great park to, sit and people watch and dog watch. They even have a little dog park there. Exactly, kitty. Also, I like the way the city lights up at night, and it's just a different vibe from the day, the rush hour. Like when you're live streaming during a rush hour, everyone's so fucking tickly pickly. They're they just want to get home, and they don't want to be on camera. And at night, people are out leisurely, basically walking around, and you get all these beautiful lights. Thank you so much for joining, kitty. walking north on Spadina. The gas prices have gone back up here, Petro Canada. I know Dave in Bangor, Maine had mentioned that at one time he had Esso gas stations in Bangor, Maine, and they are now known as Exxon. So I went and looked that up, Dave, if you're still around, Dave. Very interesting narrative and history, Dave. And thanks so much, Dave, for sharing that with your viewers. In Canada right now, self-serve gas is $1.71. So it's gone back up again, guys. We know why. We know why. Toronto's most fashionable district. What the hell is that? What's in there? You can't get in there, but I see a bunch of mannequins, so that's why my nose little butt is in here. We're gonna walk west on King. Let's go through the club district. Oh, thank you so much, Dave. I know a lot of people can only stay for a certain amount of time, so like 5 minutes. I've seen enough of this lady for one life. But then they'll come back and watch it again. And I thank them for that. I thank them for that. Looking west here, east here on King Street. And I'll make my way west here through the club district. Oh, there's nothing in there today? This place here always has some sort of festival or event. They used to have a bazaar. What's going on? What? There's no bazaar inside of 415 King Street West tonight. Perhaps they're transitioning to another bazaar that generally takes up that space there in that building. What the hell's going on with this light? I'm getting bored. Oh, look at that nice little glow in the back there, guys. It looks almost pink. The skyline. Okay, let's do this. Cut through King. Thursday night in Toronto, Canada. Let's do this. Go girl, go girl. Thanks, Jerry. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Oh, those dogs are just excited to see another little dog in front of me here. That's what got them all excited as I make my way through the club district. Okay, let's get in front of this gentleman here.
Lisa with brunch here. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you? Hey, that guy looked familiar. I think I've seen him before. I'll have to go back and size in on his face. I swear I've seen him somewhere before. Look at the patio, how nice it is here. It's empty, but it's still nice. Ooh, look at that. So cozy. I love the wooden table. I'm such a huge fan of wood. Look at that. Ooh, I like that table. I like this lit up little sign they have in the patio to the left of this bar, and because no one's monitoring this little section here, let me share this with you. What it says here. I'm not going to read it out loud, but there you go, guys. There you go. Let's turn back around.
Okay, so I forgot how to get in there.
Yeah, the timing was good, eh, Ziggy? The timing was pretty good on that one. It's funny though, anytime I'm on King, people seem to be aware of what I'm doing. If I'm not on King Street in the Club District, people generally don't know why the hell I'm walking around. But I find that when I'm walking on King, a lot of folks know what I'm up to, and that's why they're waving and saying, hello, hello, little lady. One of our garbage trucks. Oh, there's a beautiful mural of Frida right inside of there. Oh, that's gorgeous. I do not promote dope in any way, shape, or form.
This morning, I stayed in bed for like 12 minutes.
Getting bored on this side. Let's cross over. Who needs lights in Toronto? If there's no traffic, why do I gotta stand there for 10 minutes waiting for it to turn green? Oops. Oops. You gotta be your own cheerleader. Jerry, you gotta be your own cheerleader. There's Four Brothers Pizza. Making my way west through the Club District here in Toronto, Canada. Let's walk up these stairs here. If only I want to have a look at this new development they have right here. I don't know how keen I'd be to live right in the heart of the Club District here in Toronto, but to each his own. Let's get back down these stairs. This bar here is generally busy on the weekends, but it's not the weekend yet. Oh, that's a very interesting development, the way it just aligns like that. Very, very different here on King Street. Very different, actually. Let's keep moving. There's runners, a lot of runners tonight. There is a baseball game going Who's playing? Okay, fuck this. I'm going to see who's playing. It's probably the Blue Jays. I figure the Blue Jays were playing tonight. Are they? I can't see. I can't see. Here we go. Oh, I smell burgers.
And then they're going to the PDF club. And we didn't have a flip.
Lots of folks taking in this beautiful night, sitting on a patio. Really nice. Right in front of the keg. We saw great steak and oh man, there's a crowd over there. I want to walk through the crowd. I don't want to get hit by one of these Uber riders, but let's get across this street and walk through the crowds here in the Club District in Toronto on this Thursday night. Yes, they're waiting to get in. Have a look at everybody dressed to the nines here in this lineup for the club. Can't see a bloody thing. Are ya? Well, thank you, Ziggy. Thanks for craving a hot dog. I gave it a double damn. Well, I gave it my double damn thoughts. But hands down, nothing beats a classic hot dog with some moutarde, ketchup. Perhaps I'll throw in a couple of onions too. What the hell? Everybody waiting in a line to get into the club here on King Street West in the heart of the Club District here in Toronto, Canada, where I am live. And Ruby Soho, folks are still... Ruby Soho is packed tonight. This is not Ruby Soho, but this bar across the street is... What am I waiting for? That guy looked like the Unabomber. I want to walk through the crowds, guys. I ain't tiptoeing around this. I'm in the Club District on King Street West in Toronto, Canada, and I'm going right through the crowds lined up to get into some of these bars and restaurants. The patios are packed. because the weather is just gorgeous here this evening. Lots of people on the patio. Oh, mommy. Hot time summer in the city. Outside of Earl's. People every which way you look. You ain't waiting too long for a streetcar tonight, although they are going to very separate areas. Yeah, it felt like a Friday night, eh, Kitty? With all those folks standing outside of the club district waiting to get into their bar and restaurant of choice, some club of choice. I don't know what that person's doing, but let's have a second look. They got a speaker on their head and they're spinning it. They're spinning their speaker. The nosy view for my viewers. We aren't screwing around on my channel, guys. I'm nosy, I'm looking, and I am nosy right through the bush. That person was eating something, they're like, what the hell? What the hell? Well, unfortunately, even for myself, I prefer to sit inside of a restaurant. God forbid some live streamer hops out of the bush while I'm eating my fish. Yeah, that like takes that's like very skilled, eh, Ziggy, to be able to flip. I don't know how much that speaker weighed, but perhaps it's light, but he was flipping that around and everything. Nobody wants to knock this gimbal out of my hand. Oh, I'm so lucky. Yeah, I'm waiting for a light, guys. That's why I'm doing all this fancy cinematography. Hey, how's it going, Basshead? Okay, guys, I'm bored again. I'm walking on a red light here on Bathurst. Can I make it? Red light every which way you look. Well, now it's green, but I'm already halfway across the Toronto's oldest bar to my left, the Wheat Sheaf Bar. And there is Leonard Cohen. I guess they made a new stamp for Leonard Cohen. That is a Canada Post mailbox, and the new, no, I think it's old. That is a postal stamp of Leonard Cohen painted onto the mailbox here in Toronto, Canada, at the corner of Bathurst and King. I'm gonna walk up. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna make my way back through the Club District. If only it gives us something to look at. Okay, I'm bored again. I don't care. I have to cross this street. I don't know why I cross. I always make these last minute decisions. Back through the Club District, guys. One more time. Walk through that crowd again, shall we? Maybe I'll cross the street when I get back over to the corner here. Lots of folks having a great time this Thursday night in the city. Okay, back through this crowd here on King Street West in Toronto, guys. The Club District, Ruby Soho to my right.
I always walk by it because they walk in.
Oh, it's Thursday night, Ziggy. That's why it's busy at the bars and clubs and restaurants here Thursday night. And with this great weather, people are taking the opportunity to come outside. And you never know when that smoke is going to blow back into the city of Toronto. Last week was a real problem for people who reside in this city. But tonight is a great night to get out and enjoy the summer weather. I'm just gonna cut through these people. This lineup is still here. It doesn't look like it has budged even 1 inch. Garbage can is overflowing. Really speaks to the state of Toronto these days. But at least people are trying to put their garbage into the garbage can. What more can we ask for, guys? Hey, there's that guy with the speaker, doing the speaker thing on his head. Well, he's standing there for a moment, but he's... Damn, people are smoking. And I'm okay with smoking, but... Here, live summer night in Toronto, Canada. Hot time summer in the city. Have a good night, Jerry. Thanks so much for joining, Jerry from North Carolina. So guys, I started this stream just outside of the Historic Distillery District. Made my way through St. James Park, cut across Wellington Street West in downtown Toronto. Made my way through the very active Club District here in Toronto, Canada, where I have been live. Thank you so much to all of my moderators. Dave and Ben Gourmet, my friend, thank you. Ziggy, thank you. To everyone who's joined the chat tonight, thank you. Thank you, Kitty, MZ Canada, Elijah, and Transit Mobile Scooter. Congratulations on speaking to reporters, and will be on City TV News. Transit Mobile Scooter, Darren, will be on City News tomorrow. Check him out, guys. Check out his channel. Perhaps he will post on his community post the link to watch him speaking to a reporter for City News about accessibility issues in the city, particularly on public transit. Hey, thanks. Thanks for stopping in, Romaine. I am going to wrap this baby up. Thank you so much, Kitty MZ Canada. Much appreciated. To all of my Don't Give a Damn members, to all of my Double Damn members. I did post a video earlier today. It's a Double Damn food review, guys. A Double Damn food review. I was able to squeeze another one out of my butt. Check it out if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for your support. I'm going to wrap this baby up right here in the Club District. Thank you everyone so much for coming along with me for this little walkie walk here. Thank you guys so much. Bath Doctors, LV, thank you so much, LV. Much appreciated. And to everyone else who stopped in this evening, thank you guys so much. I might go live again this weekend. I can't bank on it, but we'll see. Thank you everyone so much. Cheers. And everyone enjoy the rest of the week. Beautiful. Thank you. Everyone enjoy the rest of the week. If I don't see ya. Take care, everybody. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks. Take care, Kitty.